Hello, and welcome to History in Facts, where we discover facts about days through the year. So please like, comment, and subscribe for more history in facts. Today we are looking at August 29th through the years, so let's dive in. August 29th means there are only 124 days remaining in the Gregorian calendar year. It's apparently known for several national days, including but not limited to National Lemon Juice Day and National Chop Suey Day. Okay, on to Number 1. Japan's first official coin. For centuries, Japan traded in rice, cloth, and metal, with no unified currency. That changed on August 29, 708, when Empress Genmei oversaw the minting of Japan's first official coin, the Wadōkaichin. It wasn't just a coin, it was a calculated move. The design mimicked China's Kaiyuan Tungbao, and the name Wado, Japanese copper, celebrated a new copper mine in Musashi province. Japan's elite were openly borrowing from Tang China's playbook, centralization, bureaucracy, and legitimacy through currency. The coin was 2.4 centimeters wide, 3.75 grams, with a square hole for stringing. Early versions were silver, but copper soon took over. Exchange rates were set: 1 coin for 10 liters of rice, or 5 coins for 4.9 meters of linen. But outside the capital, barter still ruled. Two types emerged: ko-wado, thick, crude, and shin-wado, thin, refined. The latter was crafted with help from Chinese artisans, a quiet admission that Japan was still learning the minting game. Circulation was limited, but the symbolism was loud. This was Japan declaring its intent to govern, tax, and modernize. Over the next 250 years, 12 more coins followed, but none matched the Wadōkaichin for impact. It wasn't just metal, it was policy, prestige, and a blueprint for empire, cast in copper. Number 2. Shays Rebellion. Shays Rebellion began in Massachusetts 1786. Led by farmer Daniel Shays, this armed uprising arose from deep discontent among farmers struggling with crippling debt and high taxes after the Revolutionary War. Feeling ignored by a government that seemed indifferent to their plight, thousands of farmers took up arms, targeting courthouses and officials while demanding relief from oppressive laws and halting land seizures. This rebellion shocked the nation and exposed the weaknesses of the Articles of Confederation, highlighting the federal government's inability to maintain order. Shays Rebellion became a pivotal moment in American history, underscoring the urgent need for a stronger federal government. It ultimately contributed to the calling of the Constitutional Convention in 1787, leading to the creation of a new framework for governance. Let's remember this event as a powerful reminder of the importance of representation and the voice of the people. Number 3. Portugal recognizes Brazil's independence. Portugal officially recognized Brazil's independence in 1825. This wasn't just a mere formality, it validated Brazil as a sovereign nation after years of struggle, allowing it to stand alongside other countries on the world stage. This recognition opened the door to diplomatic relations with Portugal, paving the way for trade and economic growth. It also inspired other Latin American colonies to pursue their own independence, showing that freedom was achievable. Additionally, it solidified the legitimacy of Brazil's new government under Dom Pedro I, enabling the nation to focus on its development without fear of conflict with its former colonizer. In short, the recognition of Brazil's independence was a crucial turning point that transformed its identity and contributed to the broader narrative of freedom in Latin America. Let's celebrate this important moment in history and its lasting impact. Number 4. Faraday's Electromagnetic Induction. Michael Faraday's experiments into electromagnetism and conduction would change the course of science forever. He conducted groundbreaking experiments that led to the discovery of electromagnetic induction. Faraday's work in 1831 demonstrated that a changing magnetic field could induce an electric current in a conductor. This was a revolutionary concept, laying the groundwork for modern electrical engineering and transforming our understanding of electricity and magnetism. Faraday's experiments were not just theoretical, they had real-world implications that would eventually lead to the development of electric generators and transformers, powering the world as we know it today. His relentless curiosity and hands-on approach to science remind us that great discoveries often come from a willingness to explore the unknown. This is an incredible milestone in history and should be acknowledged for its lasting impact on the science and technology community. Number 5. The Treaty of Nanking was signed. We are in a pivotal moment that reshaped the landscape of international relations. In 1842, the Treaty of Nanking was signed, marking the end of the First Opium War between China and Britain. This wasn't just a simple agreement, it signified a dramatic shift in power, with China forced to concede significant territory and rights to the British. Under this treaty, China ceded the island of Hong Kong and opened 5 key ports to British trade, effectively undermining its sovereignty. The British gained extraterritorial rights, meaning they were subject to their own laws rather than Chinese laws. This humiliating defeat marked the beginning of a foreign influence that would dominate China for decades to come. The Treaty of Nanking is often referred to in China as the start of the Century of Humiliation, a period that saw further exploitation and intervention from foreign powers. As we reflect on this critical moment in history, let's recognize the enduring impact it had on China's national identity and its complex relationship with the world. Number 6. The Beatles finale. Let's move forward to an electrifying day in music history, August 29, 1966. Candlestick Park in San Francisco was packed with 25,000 fans buzzing with excitement as the Beatles, the legendary band from Liverpool, England, prepared to make magic one last time. As they kicked off their performance with rock and roll music, the crowd erupted with joy, dancing and singing along to classics like A Hard Day's Night and Help. But here's the twist: they couldn't even hear themselves play over the roar of the fans. As the concert drew to a close with Long Tall Sally, the audience gasped. This was it, the final curtain for a band that changed music forever. The love and connection in that stadium were palpable, creating an unforgettable moment frozen in time. So, let's raise our glasses and celebrate the magic of the Beatles, who left us all wanting more. Number 7. Oasis debut album. It's the summer of 1994. It is August 30th, and Oasis is about to drop their debut album, Definitely Maybe. But hold on. Some lucky fans got a sneak peek a day early. Yes, on August 29th, select record stores in the UK broke the rules and started selling the album ahead of its official release. Can you imagine the excitement as fans rushed to grab their copies? As they raced home to spin that vinyl, they were about to experience an explosion of sounds that would change British music culture. With hits like Supersonic and Live Forever, Oasis was ready to take us on a wild ride through the highs and lows of life, love, and everything in between. It was more than just music, it was a moment in time that resonated with a generation. So here's to those brave record stores and the unforgettable tunes that turned Oasis into legends. Definitely Maybe wasn't just an album, it was a movement. Let's congratulate the magic of music and the thrill of being part of something truly special. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed your visit to History and Facts. If you did enjoy, or find the video interesting, we have many more coming. Please like, comment and subscribe to be notified when we release a new video. See you next time on History and Facts.